Hello there, welcome back. We've got more New Year, New Rooks games here, and this is the start of Phase 2, so one of the Phase 2 games here. We've got Blau versus Juanmiguito. As you can see, Lord Malgus was just watching. He's quite at the start there, just cooping on Blau's blue colour. And, oh, different civs now, is it? Okay. Got Trade Federation for Blau. We've got Galactic Empire here for Juanmiguito. So one in the grey, Tro in the blue. We're here on Comet or Cairn. Not sure which one it is. Maybe there's another one and it's that. But either way, it's a smaller map, sort of in space, and then there's these little asteroid islands just full of goodies, nice ore and nova for the players to get if it, happened to go that long. Got some Minox to push. These are the new Minox that I hate with 100 food. Bring back 140. I miss it. And players getting tucked into the food stockpile with the food processor. Now speed it up to get through T1. But there's lots of the Minox to be eaten, so you can either do that with a food processor or just push them with a scout. There'll be a lot of pushing to do with the scout though. At 100 food a piece, so might actually be more consistent now to just open like they have on the food stockpile. Get your carbon and then just add extra workers onto the Minox. Otherwise you're going to spend all day pushing these at the start when you need to be like scouting around your base. A little bit of attacking from the scout there. We can get some action here, some scout on scout action. You can see that Blau is in the lead here. He did miss that shot now. It's even, and he's now got the elevation. That's starting to change things here. So Juan should be taking less damage and doing more damage here. He's taking the lead quite substantially. But Tro is got the home advantage here. He can repair his scout. And that'll be the end of the scout wars for now. Juan doesn't want to lose his. He's getting kind of low. Oh, he's going on the shooting the workers now, man. It's like a lot of toxic scout gameplay out of the Rooks. Juan and Blau just not interested in Minox, man. Some vegan builds out of these two. Food stockpile, and then into the farms. And there's a space map. You don't start with a transport like the vanilla ones, so no possibilities of transport rush shenanigans. But you have a very close distance to one another on this map, so rushing would be preferable unless you can get some sort of good wall off. And you can see that Juan started doing that with the light walls. Just trying to close everything out here. Another worker over here, probably a way to do some walling as well. We're back to the scout on scout action. Very exciting. Juan's still in the lead here though. He can repair here at home now as well. So he played his away match over here and now he's back for his home game. And Tro needs to be careful, this guy's starting to get low. He's 6 shots away from death. It looks like Juan's going to take it. Tro's just forgotten about his scout here. And Juanmiguito wins the scout war. Congratulations. He's now walled the scout in. Maybe he wants to delete a bit of wall. Maybe repair the scout, delete a bit of wall and send him back out there, you know? Keep an eye on your opponent. Tro putting down 2 troop centers though. Maybe he was using that to keep Juan from scouting him. Don't know why he's on the whole 2 TC before power core antics though. That's like 2002 gameplay, and it was never a good idea. I mean, why have 2 unfunctioning troop centers rather than 1 functioning troop center? It's beyond me. Yeah, by fighting the scouts there, you kept him in his base. I don't know if he's gotten a scout out of his base yet. I can't find it. It's a nightmare when they're grey. No, it's still here. So he doesn't know, right? He never saw these troop centres. So it could have been a big brain move from Tro, but he has fully walled. Got sentry posts up. It's actually going to affect his ability if he wanted to get some turrets in a panic. And we've got 6 troopers here, TF droids waddling over. You have to cut through the wall. They're unfortunately splitting their damage across 3 pieces of wall. He is focusing one piece now. And Juan going to put a turret down. He doesn't have enough time to build a turret with one worker there while they kill the light wall. He would need to be blocking this with prefab shelters. And the troopers do get in now. And they're waddling away. And Juan doesn't really have anything for this. He's trying to build a troop centre in the face of the troopers, but they're just going to kill them. And he can't really get double turret, right? Because he spent his ore here. He's placed a turret foundation here. So yeah, Troll going to take that one fairly easily. But it's like a big brain moment with the scout. If they were going to sit and fight each other in the scouts, he used that to do something like early and strategic that his opponent, you know, isn't going to scout. And would probably have wanted to, so he could react a bit better, rather than just right in the moment like that. I want to be proactive rather than reactive. Got the Vulcan blurgs, so more rare blurg sightings. And the lava flea to get lured. And that's true on the Galactic Empire, and now it's Juanmiguito on the Galactic Empire. So double GE emitter. Kawakian monkey was. Oh, that's Salacious Crumb right there. Top laugher in the movie. I can't remember. Is this Wobani? Is it Wobani? Might be Wobani. It's on this sort of, it's a flat volcano-y map. It's really nice to like it looks comfy, like placing command centers and stuff on this. So much room. And the tree clusters, or I suppose the carbon rock black clusters, are quite wide and cover a lot of ground. Easy to get some walls down in certain places. Loads of food. The monkey lizards, the womp rats. And that's what, 3 lava fleas. I got 6 Vulcan blurgs. Tanray, I've not seen that one before. Seems to be quite a lot of different skins for the crate dragon models. Like loads of different lizards. There's a lot of workers on carbon right now. Juanmiguito's made like 5 houses. He really doesn't want to get housed now. Unfortunately, this kind of messed up the carbon a little bit. Is that a 5-man lure there? 6-man lure. These are noisy, noisy buggers, like, you know, lava fleas gone down without being lured. Unfortunate. I'd like to see this one go into like T2 trooping maybe, and the players do a good bit of walling. Tro's definitely got the better base for it. The front of Juan's is very open here. I'd almost want to play forward at T3, like command center. Give you a lot of like space in this big triangle for farms and stuff. First troop center going down, whereas Tro is getting some farms. We do have a food processor over here, getting some carbon-free food off these womp rats. Lizards untouched, but we still have a lava flea to consume there. And another one, so that's 600 food that Juan here is missing. Control's trying to get through his over here, but he's still got another lava flea he could be luring. And instead, oh, I'm just getting these farms, man. Not interested in getting all the hunt. We've got Nova Processor going down here for Troblau. Leave the troop center down for Miguito. Miguito is on the way to T2 and he's getting close to being able to afford that power core. If he's going to do some sort of rush here. Control, on the other hand, has not actually clicked the button yet. Not sure why he's waiting so long. A lot of food here. It's kind of poor walling, like building your shelters like that. Power core is up. Juanmiguito is T2. He's being scouted by Troy. Sees the troop center and he's going to see that trooper recruit killing his scout. He does pull away just in the nick of time there. What can he do to defend this? He's just started T2. Opponent is not moving across the map as of yet though. I don't know, Juan's taking a while to punish him here. I think Tro might get away with it. Got 3 troopers out. He's just not making his way across yet. Egg factory going down, power core already up. And trying to put his foundation for his war center too. I feel like he's almost walling his carbon away from his command center at the moment though. I'm hoping he closes this out here, then it'll make sense. What's Juan doing, man? I think he could be killing him. He's waiting up all the way up to 6 troopers there. It'd be much better to just build his troopers and then send them across and then upgrade them while they're walking across. That way they spend less time standing around. And when they are moving, you know, they're troopers. Brought the Tanray with them. It's a tanky guy. Oh my god, does this one slaughter troopers as well? Oh no, it's happening again. Oh, but it hates workers more. So Trump gonna get some damage, pushes the he doesn't want to aggro this thing again, it'll actually kill his troops. It already claimed 1 soul. Let's go down to the command center and the workers there. Quite a bit of damage for Juan here, but Troblau is T3 and he's got 2 mech factories ready. He's going to pump out 2 strike mechs right now and they're going to clean things up here. He's going to get another worker though. So it's on Juan. How can Juan defend this at home and then get himself up to... He's got a lot of farms down. Maybe slightly cursed. I might end up looking in the Discord later and this is in the cursed screenshot folder. It's a lot of farms. But the distance is very short and the strike mechs are already here onto the workers. He does have basic training. He's going to smartly build a turret here at the Nova. That means he can garrison these workers and try and push the strikes away with the turret. G and click, G and click. So if they want to stay there, they can, but we will stack them up for grenade trooper shots. And it seems like Juan's doing a good job to push these away. The benefit for Juan here is that Troblau's carbon workers were all pushed away by his rush. He never built a spaceport, so he couldn't actually like redistribute some of his resources. So if we look at what Troblau's actually got, he's actually built up a lot of Nova, and he could have just built, you know, like bought carbon if say the war center was a spaceport. and then pumped out, you know, just a few more strike mechs that he could take advantage of in this window, where he could, you know, one-tap these grenade troopers. And he takes 2 shots there from the grenade troopers. See, it takes a while, and he's not got the timing down there, and they do claim the strike mech. So, Juan does make it to T3 now. He had all those farms set up, and he had his nerf sticking away. So he should be feeling quite solid. I think he's done a pretty good job of how open his base is here to defend this. And Tro's going to have to think of a different way to approach this. I think he should probably start thinking about economics here. He's doing some walling, which is going to be smart. I think both players want to get that second command center down. There we go for Tro. Buff up their economy a bit and then, you know, put it back into a militaristic sort of gear. Tro could maybe get this command center down, get the workers pumped out a little bit, get his upgrades for his eco, and then maybe go back to pumping out these strike mechs 2 at a time with some heavy war center upgrades, and maybe he could find some big damage. What are they doing? Yes, let's all mine this one rock. Big brain. And strike coming in here. Only +1 damage, but managed to claim that guy that was trying to build the wall. And meanwhile at home, Juan getting his second CC down here. I really like this map, to be honest. It just looks good to play on. It feels good to play on. The spacing just seems very good on it. There's tons of resources too, which looks kind of fun. I've seen a lot of Nova and Ore, some healthy piles too, just sort of like in the middle, you know, up for grabs. Just to get this wall finished. Strike mech here, gonna try and claim another worker. The AMD is on him. It doesn't quite have the DPS for that. 3rd CC for Juan though. We got spaceport finally for Tro. Maybe he's gonna buy some things he needs. Maybe buy some ore or something like that. Get another CC. I don't know what his reasoning was for building it in that moment, but I assume he wanted to use it for something. I think if I was him, I'd maybe just buy some more and just get the CC planted right now. And then wait so long. Can't afford it now. And neither player going for any air. Both very vulnerable to it, I might add. Could be an interesting switch up here in T3. I mean, GE are pretty good for just building fighters, so you get that little bit of a discount. Ooh, airbase for Juan right now. I say Tro Blau could have an interesting switch up to air just because he's mined so much Nova. He's gone on to the Holocrons. 2 very close to him. Juan did have room for air bases here and here, but it seems like he wants to hide these buildings. We're always getting heavy weapons factory. Mech factory. I think he could be a bit more tactful with his power core usage. Get a fortress up. Didn't see that. He snuck this fortress out. Second holocron. What happened to the Sith apprentice? Where did he go? Both players just powering up, man. Like, no mid-game aggression at all. Genuinely no idea where that apprentice went. Did he die somewhere? The air does come in. We can build it up like this one air base. As I said, both players are very vulnerable for it, and a lot of workers going down here for Tro. Desperately trying to get some turrets up. 3 turrets. 4 turrets. That's a lot of ore, you know, just forced by like 5 fighters off of one airbase. Ton of mech factories just sitting here in this power core though. It's going to be super healthy. He's going to have up to 7 mech factories if he wants to make some mechs here. That would be the Prima unit here for GE. Again, the troop centers. You're gonna end up seeing those blooming heavy mounties again. It'd be so cool if you just made grenade troopers out of them, because it's super good. Oh, some dark troopers though. Be a nice counter. Another turret. There he is. You've been there the whole time. The hardest game of Where's Waldo in my life. This little force from Juan coming in here trying to find some angles into the base. Maybe trying to harass the workers or something. So to stop some of that walling going. I think going forward, like, Tro's done some good walling and stuff, but he's kind of given Juan the map, and Juan's graciously accepted. He's really surging forward with his buildings and occupying a lot of space here. And Tro just seems very far out from all these Nova and ore piles that are scattered across the middle of the map. That doesn't get you in. Or maybe it does. What is this one? Is that just one rock, is it? It looks like there's a rock behind it, but there's totally not. I need to watch for that if I'm ever playing Wobani. Where did you even come from? You just spawned there? And Juan running in here, and these Dark Troopers are doing such a good job frontlining against the MDs, because they take like no damage from them. And it's just keeping his mechs like really well insulated here. A really good choice to mix those in here. The bomber is going to be great here. All the fighters did die earlier. Oh, he does have some though, he's bringing them over. The bomber right now going to make these units run round. Not actually got much upgrades right now, Tro. But he's going to want research tracking and some armor and stuff to keep his MDs safe from these heavy strike mechs. Getting in here, killing some workers, killing off his apprentice. Kind of just shaking off the one bomber damage there. Let's have 2 more. We're going to send up and try and chase them around, but a lot of workers going down here. And Juan can sort of do what he wants behind this. And I'm going to call GG there. So Juan taking game 2 there. So interesting, got a bit of a set here. 1 and 1. We're going to game 3. What is this one? Is this Utapau? No, not Utapau, Mudflow? I'm not seeing that terrain set, I don't think. At least not with bamboo trees in the middle. That's pretty cool. Tro on trade fed, Juanmiguito on trade fed. So maybe they are meant to be the same civ. I don't know what happened in the first game. There were different civs. It could just be that they are picking their favourite civs and it just tends to be TF and G, which is understandable, especially for newer players. I quite like both of those. They're very strong. Mechs are good, right? Mech good. straight into the berries here, but there are lureable options. AOP, full on percents. On this mudfloat, it seems like there's actually kind of healthy shorefish to maybe take advantage of. The Dianogas, though, I remember those things. Look like weird versions of our Loch Ness monster. And Aka Jones finally resigning 3 minutes in. Doesn't want poor Troblow getting accused of having him manipulating his scout and making sure it wins the Scout Wars, you know? So you've got a little bit of food that you could have maybe gone on to carbon first. The thing about Mudflow is that you only get these tiny tree clusters. The idea is you are meant to crawl into the centre, a bit like Motherlode, but it's more of a labyrinth of passageways through the centre, which is looking a lot better than it used to, because it used to get like really cluttered. But again, this is a two-player spawn, so it's hard to compare when you've mainly just seen team games of it, right? But I find that the centre was getting so cluttered that it kind of made the rushes have to go all the way round. Like Motherlode, which just made it more of a T3 map, when the general idea is that there should be passageways through to make it a little bit more volatile, help having that early game aggression. Some really nice straggler trees added though, like, look at all these. Can really keep you going. Maybe you can just play greedy with your carbon and then set up in the centre. I don't know, I think there's a lot of different ways you could play it, options. These tree clusters aren't bad to move to for a while though. Yeah, one of the things when you move workers far away from the CC is you really want to have places to garrison them. I've got Troop Center almost finished for Juan here, and just started for Tro. Juan though should be way ahead on the carbon, right? Just a little bit. The efficiency of the processor not paid off yet. What Tro has is like a big lead in food. I mean, no nursery. Yeah, Juan's just generate a lot more food than, or rather, Tro's generate a lot more food than Juan here. So we have the better T2 time. Well, power core down for Juan, but like, what can he do with it? No nursery. Unless he's gonna make one. But no, he's making farms right now. But kind of just a little bit inefficient with his T1 here in this game. On the other hand, so I'm doing the same, but he's getting very close to just naturally hitting that 500, right? Which means he could have a very like comfy transition to T2 where he's actually able to make his troopers. Which means his rush is just going to be so much more efficient when it makes its way across to his opponent. Like he could maybe have the troopers ready and moving by the time he wants to research the trooper upgrade. Means they're going to get to his opponent all the sooner. And generate that much bigger of a window where he can do some damage to his opponent. Yeah, get some star. Doesn't have to worry about building prefabs or anything. That all people, everyone, even I get caught off guard, man. At these points, you forget. Oh, I need to make a house right now, and then you waste a lot of your window building that house, being supply blocked. And you could have like that trooper already built. He's even rallying them across here, just or at least a little bit, getting them out onto the map. Second troop center as well. Well, I'm trying to put them out of his troop center. He's on the way to T2. Should have a sizable force to defend with. Berries are done. That'll be a decision what he wants to do with these workers. Sends them all to carbon. And this is a exciting one. This. I've seen these early trooper gameplay from the Rooks here. Mech factory, and he's hiding his workers up by a new carbon up in the back here, which might bamboozle Tro for a little bit. Comes in with 3 troopers here onto the Nova workers, but there's 5 troopers here ready to push him away. We don't have any. I'm in range again. Why is nobody getting the range in these games? Someone needs to let them know. Where's your range? 75 food, is it too expensive? Am I the one that's cooked? Are the Rooks better than me? They know something I don't. Is it not worth it? Is the range actually meaningless? Is it better to just have the 3 troopers that have the range? Maybe it is. 2 worker kills there, man. Just walks up to them. Doesn't need 4 range. Got a turret here. He does scout it with his scout. It kind of goes down, but he knows now. And you can actually stand next to the turret and, you know, not care about it. The problem when you don't put 2 turrets next to one another, you kind of need them to guarantee each other. We got 4 workers down now. And Megito is just not pumping out enough troopers. He sent his across. It was only 1 troop centre. Or double troop centre for Tro, but is Tro actually building troopers right now? No. Not even building a turret. Is he even paying attention? He's just realised he's being attacked right now. Queues up some workers. He's microing his own troopers though, but I worry for him. He's building a turret here. And a carbon. They're both going to make this mistake with their turrets. I think you definitely want to have them together on this map. It's so open once you like get across. Difficult to have walls. You have to move your carbon so much too. Gets this turret up here, but like, what does it protect? It was more of a panic turret, and he could have built another one. Could have built troopers. Tro's just bottling his opportunity, at least to defend. Juan, on the other hand, is kind of doing the same, right? He's got some troopers queued up now, though, from the 1 troop center. And Tro needs to, like, see all these workers up here and get them. And Juan, you could have called GG. I don't know, man. I think he was okay. I think he super misread that. If Tro went towards his workers up here, sure, but yeah, I don't know. What does he see? You can't see that in the shroud. I mean, maybe it does look like it on paper if you like give your opponent the respect that they're doing the right things, but Tro wasn't, in a sense. He just started building up troopers now and getting range. If Juan went here and then, you know, Tro went up here, yeah. I don't know, it still just seems very coin flippy. Juan has a lot of money backed up too. Like, he could get a second TC if he wanted, or he can keep making troopers. Either way, Tro gonna take that one, so 2 and 1 to Tro here. There's too many people getting these coups and it's freaking me out. I don't know what's happening. Right, Super and Malgus have resigned, and is that no Naka Jones not resigning again? Or am I cooked? There we go. So this is like Cross or Wayward or something like that. It's, you know, it's like 4 lakes basically, is what it is. Both on Geos, my favourite civ. Some Nunas, the nerfs of today. And a bunch of blue frogs. Interesting to see if the players actually go fishing on this one. The first lake has been found by Tro over here. It's kind of hard to scout properly on this. It's like Savannah, these really long tree clusters and sort of thin land margins, and then you get to the centre and it's a mess as well. So the big point of this map is you've got lakes to choose from, and then you've got the centre to play around as well. And there's only 2 holocrons, is there? That's interesting. Looks like that is the case. So Troll has found both lakes. And this is one, so let's see what they decide to do going forward from here. I don't know if either are really the fastest to get the carbon processors going though, so fishing might not be something they've got a lot of experience with. Because I mean, your best way to do it is get your food production going, straight into carbon, and then start generating that surplus carbon, you know, so you can... It's sort of very similar to when you want to do Mountie rushes. Because the buildings are similar. Pricing. It's just after the fact you're just going to keep spending carbon to generate food. Rather than maybe pull workers off. It's actually very not different really at all, is it, from Mounties? Normally you get your Mounties out and then you just start slamming down a farm. Every worker rotation or so. Not really too different from just queuing up a trawler. Carbon processors go down. Speaking of Mounties though, very good civ for it. Genosians, free basic training. Make your buildings quicker as well. And farms. Disappointing to see on the 4 lake maps. The farms here from Tro. Is Juan the only hope to go fishing here? Oh, troop centre. He does like an early troop centre though. Even if it's not like part of a strategy, just likes it. Likes the safety and warmth of the early troop centre. And tower court. Could queue up a Mountie, but won't. Needs a house actually. Gonna get housed. Oh! Exciting. And what will Tro do back here? He has this troop centre sort of walling. He's getting some good walling down, providing that is complete. I imagine it is. Hard to see with the Horned Took Atta chasing his worker here as he walls out this side. Scout chasing the scout. Where's the mounted trooper at? That is over there, trying to find a way. There is a pathway, he can make it through. Into the base of Tro. Did he only make one? This one doesn't want to sit and just take command center fire though. Already lost 32 HP. Scout tanking a little bit. Seeing what's going on. Trooper recruit already out though. Power core was up. And he's running out of the base now. Down to 61 HP. Really only got him some scouting. Didn't get any damage with it. Only made the one though. He didn't overcommit or anything. And Juan, you know, he's just going back to basics here. Going for trooper recruits. What workers going idle there? There you go, to hunt some frogs. T2. We've got Tro trying to move across the map here. Juan will spot it with his mounted trooper. He does have his trooper upgrade already. Again, where are the range upgrades? Both going to collide here in the centre. Hill bonus for Juan though, you're going to take that trade very comfortably. 2 near daft, but 2 very healthy. And Tro desperately trying to wall things out here. Keep Juan away. And did commit 3 workers to it, so he should get the wall completed. Has to move away though, doesn't want to let them kill one of his workers. He's going to go to Nova, but he's kind of just inviting Juan to come and shoot his workers at the Nova, so build a turret as well. Try and cover this. Shouldn't be much opportunity for them at 3 range. Turn up and he's garrison to try and kill these off before he realises and gets all 4 of them. And again, neither player still going into that water. Got 4 more troopers here for Juan trying to find angles, but Tro's done a very good job just walling things out. Should be quite safe to go T3 if he wants to. He's just missing a bit of food to get there. And Juan trying to do the same thing, getting a second building right now. Tro has both of his. Just handed in the Nova. Off to T3. I think he's fine. He's hitting the bit of wall that's actually guaranteed by this very well hidden prefab shelter. That you might not be able to really see unless you select behind. See, he's trying to move in, he can't. He's gone for the next bit. Oh, he's hit the prefab now. Oh, that's going to take a while. He could hit this though. If he hits this, he can get it. Because you can skirt along the shallows, you can't wall them in armor buildings, so no walls. And very comparable T3 times. Shouldn't really be anything in it. Not really any advantages granted. Ah! Shipyard. Awesome. And there's so many fish to plunder in the lake. Can just make a power droid. Send it over. Strike mech popping out, maybe annoying him having his prefab shelter shot at by these 4 troopers. Can send the strike over and clean that up. And he's sort of extending his walls. Clever play here. Just to grab up some resources. Just slowly inching his base forward. Is he gonna wait? Is that not annoying you? Like every 10 seconds you're being attacked, you're being attacked, you're being attacked. He's so annoyed at that he's deleted the wall to chase after him. Got the strikes out on the map. Trooper does live. Mech Destroyer is out though. And Juan's base looking pretty defensible, to be honest. It's all very well insulated with some buildings and something like there's too many angles to exploit. Both bases are pretty turtleish. That mech destroyer is ready and waiting for these strike mechs to come across, and they're going to go scurrying back home. And the second command center is down here for Troblau. And for Juan. Where are we with that? I think it was 2-1 to Tro, right? Tro's won 2 of the short games and Juan took the longer game. And this is starting to shape up into a longer game, so maybe Juan will take this as well. Oh, not with throwing his mech destroyer away like that though. Maybe Tro can do something with that. Send some units across. Keep testing the waters, maybe force him to make more. Air tech switch here though, for one. We don't really have any anti-air. Have a troop center to make some anti-air troopers, but that's about it. Power core going down. He's finally getting these trawlers out here in the lake. It's going to be a nice way for Tro. He's got so much carbon banked up as well. This should be like a huge increase to his economy, just bringing home all that food. Sending the units across, but he did make a new mech destroyer, so probably on Tro to just turn home as soon as he sees that. I mean, you can try for fighting it, but oh, double mech destroyer, he needs to definitely chill out there. This is going to be kind of a nice setup, just 2 CCs and then 2 shipyards, man. Look how much he's got pumped. 2 anti-air boats as well. One, on the other hand, it's just 2 CC, so he should start falling behind, but he does have that air tech switch. He is sending the fighters over now. If Tro's paying attention, he will see these fly over his units, so he gets a little bit of an advanced warning there if he wants to react and maybe make some anti-air. Not really the case though. He's going to come in here, shoot the workers. And how will he deal with this problem? Anti-air troopers queued up. Needs to watch they don't get like spawn camp though. And one maybe outplaying himself a little bit, just sort of flying away right now. Fortunately for him, his opponent's not actually put the workers back to work yet. And anti-air boats are on the way, so shouldn't really lose too much. A couple of anti-air troopers out here as well. Turret does go up. And Tro looking pretty solid now in his defense against there. So we can see where we are with the workers now. He's just starting to pull ahead, so they've been very even up until this point, but then he's got the 2 shipyards. So 2 CC, 2 shipyards versus 2 CC, so should really pull ahead there. Well, he does have a lot of anti-air boats queued up for a while. 3 MDs in the center, getting caught by the air. And he's trying to pull his mech destroyers over here to the hill, hold that position. And they should really want to play around the hill here because there's a lot of Nova and ore, you know, both valuable resources here. Can make a lot of cool stuff with those. Like assault mechs, fortresses, shields. Fund mass mounty projects, you know. And Tro coming in here, going up to the top of the hill. Although I think this guy here has not got the elevation bonus. Oh, neither does this guy though. He does get both of them. Anti-air troopers getting that fighter. So quite a bit of pressure here on Juan. Juan building a fortress at the front here, guaranteeing his Nova. Helping him just sort of encroach into the hill. And make this Sif to probably pick up the holocron, but he's going to go down. So that's a big pickup here for Tro. With an excessive amount of anti-air, I feel, in this lake. Pulling the air to his the area of his base that doesn't have any anti-air, but probably the biggest concentration of workers, and Juan grateful for that as he starts shooting the workers now. They're forced to try and build an anti-air turret here. Fortunately hitting the mech destroyer. Not anymore, another one going to go down. So quite a few worker kills there. And Juan actually pulling ahead now. But way behind in terms of carbon. Like 3k carbon behind. Tro's got a lot of carbon, and Geos are for fairly good maxive, so I think one of the issues that's going to come about in this map is space for infrastructure, because there isn't really much of it. The tree clusters are all massive. You've got the hill, or the resource nodes, and the scattered trees around taking up a lot of the space. Tro's ruined a good amount of space here with just prefab shelters scattered across. So he's really got... He's putting stuff down here in this little pocket at the base. I do forget Geos sometimes are an air civ. Maybe you can switch into that. Maybe we could see some shielded air. If we're really lucky, we'll see some elite shielded Geonosian warriors. That's the ticket right there. Go pick up the other one. What are you doing? He's been beaten to it. He's just watching him jealously. I'll run away with a holocron that could have been his. And now he's let's turn into Spider-Man, man. But he knows about the other one. Unfortunately, though, surprise. This second apprentice to go down for one. He's going to be feeling a little bit tilted there. Quite the force assembling here in the centre. Got some anti-air, some fighters, mech destroyers and strikes, some decent upgrades across the board. And fortress planned right on the top of the hill. Looks like Juan's first to go to T4 though. Tro definitely can't afford it. Really needs to get started. Or he's going to find himself building this fortress and his opponent, you know, knocking it down with a cannon. A couple of geos been built up here at the fort. Be nice to see them go around and raid some workers. If they can find the angles. Solo's still not been picked up. What happened to that other apprentice? This guy... What's going on here? This boat has locked everyone in. You watch this guy. I can't do that. I can't do that yet. I can't. How long will that go on? Got one at C4 now. Chasing this fighter with 5 geos. Starting to get his infrastructure. He's got like a nice little bit of space here he can build him. Where did he come from? Just a third Sith. How did he get out here? This guy's still not made it. Come on, Tro. You can do it. There we go.
I am at your service.
Send him home. Put the holocron in the temple. Get that Nova King. For real, for real. A lot of MDs assembled together here. Cannon out. No cannon yet for Tro. He does have a shield at the top here, but there's not the greatest surface area for your units to stand in at the top of the hill because of all these blooming palm trees, man. That's AC bait if I've ever seen it. Burn them all down so your units can stand there. And we did talk about how easy it is for cannons to hit this fortress. Now the trees are messing up Juan as well. His units are getting fanned through them there. Messing where he wants to put them, but Tro doesn't really seem to be in a position to come and shoot these cannons at all. He's going to try, but maybe a bit too late. The strike mech's actually blocking this mech destroyers on the Nova. He's trying to repair it too. Oh, there he goes. Saved. For now. And Mounty's going to be strong. Like, MD Mounty's interesting. Interesting matchup, like as a mirror matchup, Geos. Not so great strike mechs, but very strong MDs. Very strong Mounties. Decent Grands. I feel like Geo Warriors could be like a cool shout. At least defensively to protect your mechs if your opponent's going Mounties. Because they really have crazy like DPS. And then you've also got like fast fighters, advanced fighters to play around as well. Seems kind of fun as a mirror matchup. Just finding the best sort of tech switches there. Because Geo's just so versatile. And then they've got really good like anti-air options too. Just Hellfire rockets, man. The A-mobiles. Mighty's running in here being annoying, but I've got shield on all of these units and, you know, flat +6 on the MDs. They do not too bad. The command, the fortress helping out too. He's walking forward though. Fortress does go down. It's Tro who managed to knock it down here with his cannon, so. And yeah, Juan's just gonna call it. He's not liking these Mounties on top of his units. Could make a couple of strike mechs to be okay, but. He's got so much money. What the hell? I don't know if he's dead, man. Is that the end of the series? He's 3-1 to Tro there, I assume. Yes, it is. I'm not touching that with a. Nope. Not at all. So yeah, Tro gonna take it 3-1. A little bit anticlimactic there in the end. I feel Juan could have maybe fought a bit hard. I think he's got like a lot of money to just pump out mechs and stuff. Could be frustrated by this map though. Like, just no room to build buildings and stuff. Like, that would super annoy me. Maybe slam down some things here. Tro with the Mounties and the MD combo. Just find that sort of better tech switch. So GG, well played to both players there in the series. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you do, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel if you want to see more. You want to get involved in these types of games, you find our GBG Discord server in the description field, a link for that, one for the Expanding Fronts mod, which is the mod that we're playing, and if you want to support the channel another way, maybe buy me a coffee, there's the PayPal link in the description field, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, bye bye.